Hello, this demonstration is of modeling paste applications. So there's many different brands. Um, Golden, Liquitex. I got this big jar, a quart. This seemed Handy Art seemed to be the most reasonable. Sorry, I can't remember the price, but it was considerably better than the Golden and Liquitex. Okay, so modeling paste. What can we do with it? Here's some modeling paste. I've already put some on my canvas board here, so I'll put some more so you can use it to create a variety of textures. Think of it, especially when you're using your palette knife, think of it almost like this is a trowel, and I can put different textures in it. So here I can sculpt it. There's a texture. If I don't like it, I can scrape it out and keep going. So I can put lines in there. Okay, so there's texture. Then there's embedding small objects, sometimes called inclusions. So it becomes a glue. I can add paint. I can add colorant to it. I can add paint. It's a way of bulking up and extending a color. I'm going to get a little bit lighter, but not too much. So now I've just increased the volume of this light phthalo blue. Now I can glue some texture in there. I could put collage material in there. Okay, then this I put on earlier, and I found that when it starts tacking up, yeah, that's not tacked up enough. But I can incise. I can do it here too, but it's kind of nice to do it when it's already tacked up a little bit. It's got a little more resistance. I can incise some smaller lines. And because I painted a color below, I can see that color showing through. Okay, so that would be part one. So it can mix color, add texture, embed materials. After it's dry, there's more I can do. So here's a piece I made a while ago with a variety of textures, embedding burlap. I stamped with some spools. So now what I can do is I could get a liquid paint. I've got two different colors here, an indigo high flow and a burnt sienna. And I can apply, I'm going to call it a stain. I can apply that to the texture, and it's going to seep into all of those crevices and stain them. So I can really pick up and see the lines. And also change the modeling paste from white to a color. Okay, now I'll do the burnt sienna. Okay, now I could be done there, or I could add another layer of paint, which I'm going to do in just a minute here. I like blending these too. Then I get kind of a nice neutral, what is that, a green sort of? So really getting that liquid paint to go into all of those crevices to pick up on the texture. Okay, and then ideally I would let this dry, but because I'm doing the video, I don't have time for that. So then after this was dry, I could come in with a thicker impasto paint and do some dry brushing over the surface. I think I'm going to go in this section here. So in order to do this, again, it's the low 45-degree angle that I often talk about. And then I'm going to drag over that surface. Yeah, it would be ideal if that was dry. But if I drag over the top, hang on, let me try and get another brush here. Okay, let's go with this wider one and see what happens. Yeah, it's still a little too wet, but if that was dry and I dragged on top, I'm going to pick up the top edges or ridges of that texture and see the lines below. I think that makes sense. It's working pretty well down in here. Again, ideally, you'd stick it out in the sun for a few minutes, let that dry, and then go over the top of it. Works pretty well in here. Okay, and that is it for modeling paste applications.